everybody, my name is Brenda and today I'm going to show you how to make this fabulous wet felted neck warmer. So what is this? This is black merino wool roving. It has silk cocoons or silk hankies. It has silk mesh. It has tussa silk and bamboo silk, and these are goat locks. So here's some other ones that I've made up so that you can see it in, this is different colors, same kind of style. And the first thing that people ask when they see these is, how sturdy are these locks? Are these locks going to pull right off? Are they going to come off? This one is perfect because of this nice black background. I can show you that the locks have interwoven into the black merino wool, so they are not going anywhere. And you're thinking, what is she talking about? So here I have a lock, and here's the curly tip, and here's the top part, this fuzzed out top part. That's what's come through. So that is completely locked in there, and you're thinking, what kind of magic is this? Well, I am going to tell you all about it. So to start off with, I'm going to show you a little bit about what you're going to need to do a project like this. What you see right here is just plain old bubble wrap. So I got this big roll of bubble wrap from Lowe's, Home Depot. You can find it at Walmart. In a pinch, you can get it at CVS. Underneath of that, I have a towel. I have painter's plastic just to protect my table, and I laid down another towel underneath my painter's plastic just to protect the table. And let's see here. You are going to need a way to put your water onto your project. This thingy here is called a ball brass, and you can get them on any of the felting supply sites. I know that you can find it on Living Felt, and I know that you can find it on the New England Felt Company. And it works very well like a little watering can. You'll see how it works to spread the water. You can, in a pinch, you can use a ladle, you can use a detergent bottle, and turn it into a little like watering can. This is called a hand washboard, and this is made by Heartfelt Silks, and I really like it. I think it really helps to agitate everything and makes the work go a whole lot faster. Once again, they do have this on New England Felt, and they also have it on Living Felt. Here I just have a container of warm soapy water. Some felters get really crazy about the temperature of their water. As long as it's above room temperature, for this project you're not going to have any problems. Felters also really like to use handmade soap, and they're crazy about olive oil soap for their felting projects. And the reason for that is because the soap, your hands are working in the soap, and your hands get dried out from the soap, so those nice handmade soaps work really well for keeping your skin soft while you're doing the project. But in a pinch, you can use plain old Dawn dish detergent or any other soaps that you have around. This I had Mrs. Meyer's, so I used 1 tablespoon for 8 cups just to kind of give you, I wanted to be able to tell you how to do it. So 1 tablespoon for 8 cups of water is what I have there. And then into the fun stuff. So over here, we have our black merino roving. This is a whole lot of roving, and it's actually called Blackboard, and I believe that was from Living Felt. For this project, you would need about 2.5 ounces of a merino wool roving for your background. This is tussa silk, and it gives it that beautiful luster. Let me grab the project over here and bring it so you can see. The tussa silk has a definite luster about it. So that's what gives you a nice shine. So that tussa silk was from the New England Felt Company. And this is a bamboo silk top, also going to give that beautiful luster. And this is also from New England Felt. Over here we have the fun stuff. These are our locks. And to do a project like this project, I can tell you, has exactly 2 ounces of locks in it, and that's what 2 ounces of locks on this project would look like. So I think that you need at least 2 ounces to give it a nice full look. This one has less than 2 ounces because it's what I had. So I used it up. So it's lighter. It still has a really nice look, but just so you could see, I think 2 ounces is what you should go for. Okay, when you get your locks, these are Pulsel, I hope I'm saying it right, Pulsel locks. They were from New England felt. You get it in a big bag, and not everything that you get in the bag is usable for this kind of a project. A lot of the locks that you're going to get in there will be smaller and suitable for other projects and not for this. So you have to sit down and you have to go through and you have to pull out all the locks that you want to use for your project. So that's what I've done here. I have the Pulsel locks from New England felt, and I have from Living Felt these gorgeous fun color right here. And for another accent color in roving, I have Atlantic by Living Felt. And more fun stuff here, these are the Silk Hankies. So these give that, that wonderful texture in the project. Let me see if I can pull this out and show you exactly where the Silk Hanky is in the project. This is what the Silk Hanky comes out like in the project. And then up here is the silk mesh, which is something else that's a lot of fun. So this is the silk mesh that I'm going to use. And I can show you the silk mesh comes, let me clean this up here. Silk mesh comes in a nice piece of fabric here, and I just cut off for this project, I cut off about a strip that's about 36 inches long. And oh, before I forget to show you, this is how your silk hankies will come. And you kind of have to pull them apart at the edges and separate them and pull off a silk hanky for your project. So I have 2 silk hankies out for this project, my silk mesh, and now to tell you about this fun stuff. So in order to make this project, what I did was I used my handy dandy guy here. I measured out 36 inches long by 6 inches wide. And I measured that right to the edge of my bubble wrap. So I don't know if you can see the pen mark on here. I used just a Sharpie. So 6 inches down, 36 inches across there, and that's what I got. So now I'm going to start laying out my roving. This is wet felting. You don't need a carrier fabric. The fibers are going to mat together and become fabric. So let's get started on that. So you're also going to need for this project a nylon shower curtain, and the reason that you need this is because your natural fibers will stick to one another and they will felt into each other. They will become the fabric. So in order to keep them from getting mussed up and to keep them from sticking onto each other, they will not stick to a synthetic fabric. So I really like the nylon shower curtain, but you can also use, you can just get tulle from your fabric store, and that works great too, not a problem. And my pig is knocking on the door. That's what that noise is, so you don't think that I'm being broken in on or anything here. And then the other thing that you can use that is very, very helpful is a dog brush for when you're going to be laying out your locks. You can either use your hand to fluff them apart, or you can use the edge of the dog brush, and that gives them nice, fine, fluffed out fibers. So, okay, let's get into laying out this project. This is the merino wool roving, and I think we're going to have to do something about the pig knocking on the door here. Give me 1 second here to fix this problem.